When we talk about cultural gatherings that have endured, we're really talking about more than celebration. We're witnessing a kind of survival story. A powwow isn't just an event. It's an echo of history, a rhythm that's traveled through centuries, and a dialogue between ancestors and the young voices carrying their legacy forward. What began as ceremonies of renewal and community healing has grown into one of the most visible symbols of indigenous resilience. American Indian, Alaska Native, and indigenous peoples from across nations come together in one circle, not to erase their differences, but to honor them under a shared sky. At the center of it all is the drum, not just an instrument, but a pulse. The sound of Earth herself. Every beat calls back generations, reminding everyone present, we are still here. Elders say the drum speaks the oldest language. You don't have to translate it, you just have to listen. And guiding that rhythm is the master of ceremonies, the storyteller.
Great job, Nakaya. That was one way to get in.
The bridge between time and tribe. Their voice carries the crowd from the first beat to the last, weaving humor, wisdom, and deep respect into every word.
So we just want to have a good time and share the culture and educate people about who we are as natives.
Those of you who danced in our round dance earlier, I guess you can tell how exhausting it is to come out and dance those cool songs, especially with this group, with our jingle dress dancers. Those combs are very, very heavy once they're all put on the dress.
The regalia, it's not costume. It's a living story stitched in color and memory. Every bead, every feather, every shimmer of fabric holds a name, a prayer, a lineage. When a dancer steps into the circle, they're not performing, they're remembering. They're honoring a time when wearing these garments meant declaring freedom, freedom of culture, of spirit, of identity. This is what sovereignty looks like. Ownership of your story, your music, your way of being. And though powwows vary, traditional or competitive, their purpose remains the same: to gather, to teach, to keep the flame alive. Competition might bring energy, but community brings heart. The powwow is proof that even as times change, tradition learns to breathe new air. The future of the powwow lives in the hands of the young. Mentorship is where the circle renews itself, one generation helping the next tie their regalia, one voice teaching another to sing. Each gathering is a classroom without walls, a reminder that culture doesn't live in history books. It lives in motion, in sound, in pride. The circle never ends. The people will keep coming, the drums will keep calling, and the dancers will keep answering. Because a powwow isn't just a celebration, it's the heartbeat of endurance, a living language of survival, and a promise that indigenous identity will never fade into silence. The circle never breaks. A celebration of resilience, identity, and the rhythm that unites generations.